Hello everyone, here is Vladimir. I welcome you once again to one of my technical videos. In this session, we will be talking about how to install Microsoft SQL Express database server and SQL Server Management Studio, the Express version as well. So let's dive quickly in. So let's Google for download Microsoft SQL Server Express. The 2019 version was the last one. Let's have a look also here. So as it seems, it is possible to download both Express version and also the developer version. So far I will ignore everything else on this page. I see that there are two possibilities. You can download either the Express version of SQL Server Database or the developer version of SQL Server Database. Both of them are free. Just the developer version is a full-featured free edition, which you can use in non-commercial environment or non-production environment. So you can learn, test everything that you want as a developer. And if you're a complete newbie, or you just want to kickstart the software development of your new application with some really lightweight, easy to use database, then choose the Express version. I actually used it with really many of my projects and it was working really well. So I'm going to the Express version now. The installer seems to be downloaded. Yes. So this is the installer for the Express edition. I will select the custom one and I'll click install. The installation should be pretty quick. As you can see, also a Linux version is already available, and even the containers for the SQL Server for Linux. This is actually the way how you can install it also on Mac. On Mac, there is no Microsoft SQL Server installer, but you can install this into a container and you can run the container easily also on Mac. So here we are at the installation. Let's close this page and let's bring it here. So new SQL Server standalone installation or add features to an existing installation. I will click this link, accept, next, use the update. 2019 is so far the latest version of SQL Server, but I'm using those since 2008, to be honest. They have always proven to be really good and always helped me to kickstart the development of some new application very quickly, very easily. So it will be called SQL Express and instance ID will be also SQL Express. So I will just click next. This installation of my Windows machine is completely free without almost anything else installed. So I will click install and open JRE if it needs it. Alright, here I will just click next. So here you can select a few things. I will just leave everything by default and I will leave also Windows Authentication mode. This is the easiest way how to get the first access to your database. So I will click next, accept, next, accept. Everything was installed with a status succeeded. This is perfect. It means installation is successful. If you want to have a look into the log file, you can find it here. And I will click close. Alright, so now let's go download Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. And as the first thing, we will get to this download link. Download SQL Server Management Studio SSMS is under this URL. Let's hit the download button. It will last a few seconds. It has got 640 megabytes. I also tried downloading the Express version, but for some reason I am finding only the Express version from the year 2005, of which installation doesn't work so well. So SQL Server I have in the version 2019. Now it should actually work well. Let's try to install this. Yes. Alright, so the SQL Server Management Studio now in the version 18 will be installed under this path. And as we can see, SQL Server Management Studio is installed. I will hit close, and now by just writing SSMS, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio will pop up and will start. Right after the start, it will show us where we can actually connect. So connect to SQL Server Express, Windows Authentication, yes, because we did not actually allow anything else. Connect. Now we are connected to our SQL Server Express database. Here under databases, we can create a new database. For example, with the name, I don't know, price history. I'll click OK, and this database, as you see, is created almost immediately. If you click on tables, you can add a new table. You can specify an ID here as int without allowing nulls. This would be some kind of product name. Here I prepared 2 columns, ID as an integer, name just for an example. Now press Ctrl S and this will make this dialog pop up, and let's call it products. Okay. So now when you click on tables, click on refresh button and you will see DBO products. And here you can say edit top 200 rows and write here number 1, and here, I don't know, chair 2 table, oops, 3 monitor. So this easy way, I just entered 3 new products into the products table of price history database, and what I can do now, I can view those by just selecting them. So making just right click on DBO products and selecting select top 1000 rows, we'll simply just select them, and that's it. As you can see, our SQL Express database is working and SQL Server Management Studio as well. Thank you very much for watching. If this is the first time you are watching my video, please don't forget to subscribe.